Oh, texting. Hello, America, to a wet yourself, weed wet my whistle Wednesday. Here in a very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if I have it. That's how bad it is.
Deflated?
Nope, that's way, no. This has got deflated lap like the universe. It's getting close to deflated. Anyway, that is the Redoubtable
6
Thomas
feet
J.
under?
You're getting warmer. That is a Redoubtable and Thomas J. Is without a question. Welcome back to IDD. For those of you in the know, I don't disagree. Gorgeous day today. That was destroyed by a stupid country. We're going to try and keep this brief because you don't tune in here to listen to us talk about politics. But
we got to get it out.
I think everybody has. I'm sure at some point today, whether you were euphoric or disgusted. I don't know if there was an in-between on this one.
There's plenty of those.
Everybody hopefully has had a chance to, and if you're celebrating, just don't do it in front of somebody that lost their freedom. Because they lost it over gas and groceries. That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life until we get to the person that they reelected. So, anyway... Segment 1 is going to be a recap of the election. Kamala Harris did make a concession call this afternoon.
Nice little speech.
President Biden, she also called Donald Trump and congratulated him and wished him well.
And she spoke about that.
Yep. And
because he wouldn't do something like that.
No, never. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't the last when he lost.
Right.
So,
and she'll probably be at the inauguration to watch that chump.
Say what you want about Democrats, they have some class. I can't say that about the Republicans.
But when do we have to stop being the ones that have class? You know what I'm saying? It's like the Republicans have become this party that fucking buy, steal, cheat, do whatever the fuck they want, and we always got to be like, well, let's keep it above the belt. No, I'm ready to kick people in the nuts.
No, I mean it's we got kicked in the nuts today, and I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent who
1,000 times over.
In 30 times. In 30 years of being eligible to vote, I never did it for one simple reason. I don't believe in the two-party system. And then there became a reason to vote, and that reason was Donald Trump. Because he's the only candidate I've ever seen that was literally a threat to the Constitution.
He was so bad. He forced you out of non-voting for 33 years.
I never would have thought twice about this. But he's the first one that was poses an actual threat to democracy.
Well, here's how dumb it is to elect this motherfucker. Okay, so we talk all the time about the dumbest GM moves in history. Okay, you've got Bill Belichick hiring Matt Patricia.
No. Bill Belichick.
Hold on. Hiring Matt Patricia, Joe Judge to be an offensive coordinator. You've got Bill Belichick pushing Tom Brady out. You've got the Browns giving Deshaun Watson $230 or $50 million guaranteed.
With 25 sexual assault with 20 charges.
It's almost on that line. It's like you see a guy, you see all the baggage he comes with, and you go, you know what? We're going to bank on him. So it's so much dumber than those dumb GM decisions. Because it actually impacts people's lives, like in a major way, and it's just, goddamn. Look, there's plenty of people out there who voted for Trump who I love, who I have a good time with, but on this level, I can't understand them. It's crazy to me to think that you would actually look at those two choices objectively and be like, he's the better one.
This came down to call it a plethora, a buffet, a litany, if you will, of single-issue voters. That's what it came down to. These people actually think that this 6-time bankrupt, charity fraud, university fraud, money, this economic utter disgrace got handed $400 million before he took a shit in his first diaper. Donald Trump never worked a day in his life. Okay? And...
Dude, he busted his ass on The Apprentice.
This donkey...
On The Apprentice?
This donkey at that show... You know how many times the producers had to fix his fuck-ups?
He busted his ass on that show.
He fired. Yeah, it's tough to say you're fired. That's a lot of effort. It takes a lot of. I'm sure he was deep in thought before that one came out.
It's kind of sad though, because everybody loved him back then.
No one ever thought he'd actually run for president.
Yeah.
But
it's weird,
I understand.
It's weird to see how things can change like that, you know?
I understand to a point, and I didn't like him in 2016 either, of making the mistake once. It can happen. Hillary Clinton pissed off a lot of people, whether you think that's right or wrong. She and he came off as not a politician, which was his most endearing thing at that time because people were sick of listening to him. But
that's the greatest trick that ever
I agree,
pulled.
but that's okay. I can see the mistake once.
Sure.
This makes no sense on earth. This is something deeper and uglier because it ain't stupidity. You're either that stupid or it's something else.
But on some levels, I think it is about education.
I mean, lack of education.
Right.
I mean, these people just don't get it. I mean,
because he's literally just playing the shit out of them.
This man should have been in jail twice already.
He is playing them.
Yeah. People say, and the best one I saw, people say, we'll live through this. We'll live through Trump. We lived through them before. Well, if we're being honest, before 500,000 people died under his watch. And then that little insurrection that you guys just don't even acknowledge that happened. 6 people died. I think that 5 were police officers. Cops died because of that one. This guy has not sat one day in a jail cell. And that's before you get into the 34 convictions of God knows what the hell else. So to think he's going to fix the economy when all he's ever cared about is fixing his pockets and those in his circle, and now you think he cares about you? And by the way, the cheaper gas and grocery bills you're going to get, that's just price gouging. They can fix that. Don't have to be anybody to fix that. That's just, all right, make a decision. The thing about this is oh my God.
No, but gas prices, what people don't understand is that so many of these issues are global.
They're global, 1, and 2, when he slaps these tariffs, I swear most of you don't know what a tariff is. Okay, let me explain something to you. Actually, more important, not what it is. Here's the answer. Who pays for it?
It impacts.
It's the importers who are the ones that are bringing those products in here. So when that affects them, do you know who it affects after that? The consumer, which would be you and us. Because what they're going to do is
China doesn't give 2 shits if
you
charge other people more.
China's not going to pay 1 red cent. You idiots. And Trump told you that on camera and you believed it because you don't study, you flunked economy.
And that will 100% impact inflation.
Oh my God, not just that. Your taxes are going to go through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what they're going to raise. They're either going to raise the sales tax on the item or items, or they're going to raise it on both. It's probably going to be both.
But here's my thing, though.
And that's going to go right to you.
Let me just say this. I'm not completely well-read on all this stuff. But I can look at it and understand Biden took office in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay? And the amount of government aid it took to help get us out of that hole is naturally going to fuck us up with inflation.
Yeah.
But we had to do it.
We had no choice.
The country needed an influx of cash.
And to blame the Democrats for that.
We're getting us out of a hole.
The Republicans would have had to do the same thing, and I wouldn't have blamed it for it.
Trump signed one of the bills for $1.9 trillion.
That's where you do the right thing. You take care of the whole country.
Right.
It's the right thing to do.
And we know it's going to have an impact. Yeah. But we can come back from that down the road.
We have the #1 economy in the world right now. What is Trump fixing? He's gonna. 2 things are gonna happen. He's gonna drop your grocery bill. He's gonna drop your gas bill, and then he's gonna up your taxes, which is gonna more. You're not gonna see this money. It's gonna go from one thing to the other. It's never gonna get in your pocket. Never. Trust me on this. And by the way, now that they control the House and the Senate and everything else, there's nothing to stop him from doing this. And this is the other problem, Tom, and you alluded to this earlier. There are people out there that think, well, he didn't destroy us in 2016. Yeah, because there were people in place to check him. There is no one in place to check him.
But he hurt us, though.
Yeah, he still hurt us.
He did hurt us.
Yeah, he did.
So and again, I'm not completely well read on this stuff, but I have seen facts about while he was in office, making a deal with OPEC. OPEC is some sort of entity that involves the oil and the petroleum around the world, okay? And he bullied them and made everybody cut production, okay? So Saudi Arabia stopped producing. And what happens when you lower how much oil is being made and refined, you basically make it cost more because when there's scarcity, when there isn't enough of something and demand is up, the price goes up.
Yep.
So production levels have never come back up to normal production levels since he did that. That is impacting us now. And again, Biden's getting blamed for it.
Yeah. It's terrible.
And it's like, yo,
Yeah.
that's not it.
That's not it.
That is not what's happening here.
Nope.
You're getting fooled by this asshole that wants power, and
all he wants.
he's gonna come in and he's gonna fix the economy, and he's gonna do a lot of shit behind the scenes that ends up fucking us. And you talk about being the party that's not big government. The Republicans are the biggest government there is.
You're gonna.
They want to be in our fucking business.
You just hired an authoritarian dictator. Is what you did. That's what you just did. And
Congress might be fully Republican.
Yeah, he's gonna pick his cabinet. Which, by the way, that is the cabinet. These members are coming from that group that wrote that book. You know, the one that was out there. It was there. The one people think is a lie. No, it's out there.
So what? Project 2025.
Project 2025.
Dude, here's my thing. I really hope there are some adults in the room.
There are.
And somehow this doesn't go completely off the rails. That's my only hope.
This is going to go completely off the rails.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's beyond bad.
I mean, I know it's bad in the initial.
This thing that Trump
can
claims,
we recover and come back
this
better?
thing that Trump claims that he has nothing to do with suddenly pops up the day he gets elected.
And, no, that's been circulating for months.
I mean, no, he claimed he never knew nothing about it.
Of course.
But then all of a sudden, boom, he wins the election. Oh, there it is. Wow. For a guy who didn't know what the hell that was.
Dude, and go back through all the shit he's been saying. It's bits and pieces of that.
Literally. And by the way, here's what you clowns just let happen. Just so you know. And this is going to be at whatever whim he wants it at. Okay? Seize power within the federal government. Done. Implements backdoor plan on abortion. Done. Pact to the Supreme Court with MAGA extremists.
Done.
Okay?
Democrats let so much of this happen.
This is terrible.
It pisses me off.
End climate protection and gut clean energy programs. Done. Reinstate crippling student debt payments. Done. Replacement of nonpartisan. Done. Yeah, nonpartisan government employees with politically anointed Trump loyalists.
Dude, could you imagine?
Right there.
Hold on, could you imagine this? Could you imagine the U.S. government sent you a letter and said, "Hey, your student loan is forgiven," and 4 years later, they come back and say, "Just kidding, keep paying us,"
and with interest.
If that's not some communist shit, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I mean.
You talk about bullying your own people?
Yeah.
If you don't agree with the policy, that's fine. But my God.
Pardon the violent January 6th criminal insurrectionists. Oh, great. Let the mob out. Abolish the Department of Education.
Let the mob out.
As if we weren't dumb enough already.
Dude, and that's the thing. They don't realize. They want to make education worse because the more uneducated we are, the more we can be manipulated.
How about this one?
It's happening. That's scary.
4 states to report women's miscarriages and abortions to Trump's federal government. You got to be shitting.
That is fucking ridiculous.
That is
that's disgusting.
Unbelievable. I mean,
you talk about big government
and
being involved in people's personal lives for no goddamn reason.
Literally, what
that's
that
disgusting.
That's sickening. Here's one you guys will like.
Oh yeah, my baby just died inside my wife's belly. Let me report it to the government.
Repel protections for the LGBTQ. We know that's the reason why some of you voted.
Again, which is disgusting.
Disgusting on every level. Reinstate Trump's transgender military ban and expel transgender service members. So they're going to kick out a bunch of very good service because they're transgender. Are we? What is this it?
They're willing to serve the country, but
die
you're not
for
willing
us?
to have them?
They're willing to die for this country.
You hate them that much.
You hate them that much.
Ridiculous.
That's
ridiculous.
I don't even know where to go with that one.
if this shit starts happening, it's going to be pretty sad.
Oh my God. This is just Tatum just playing dumb. Tatum dropped his brain in the locker room again. I don't know. We're going to break. I can't talk about this anymore. I'm just kidding.
I think we did okay.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. How about this one? Reduce, where is it? Per limits on contraception access, ban abortion medication. There's just a couple of more gems here. Go out.
Ban contraceptives.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Rip away protections for women's right to life-saving medical care. Wow.
So you don't want people to have abortions, but you don't like condoms and birth control? The fuck?
End the independence of the Department of Justice and the FBI. Oh, baby. Turn the Department of Justice and FBI into enforcement arms of the White House. What? This is literally Germany. This is becoming Germany.
Bro,
this is unbelievable.
I think maybe some of that's a lie. Maybe it's not really happening. If that shit that's crazy, man.
People were making fun of what was in here when they read it. They did it on skid. They found people. The book was out. People found it. It's awful. I mean, they were making fun of it.
Really hope that doesn't happen.
Me too. I mean,
just having him in there as our representative is bad enough.
Yep.
But the fact that he could actually enact laws and pass policy that can hurt people like that, I really hope that doesn't happen.
I mean,
I hope that's an exaggeration.
Repel Medicare's ability to negotiate lower drug prices. Now you're just trying to kill your own people. This is just unbelievable.
Yeah, because the private sector needs to be able to price gouge on fucking medicine.
Line big pharma's pockets by ending prescription drug price caps for seniors. Literally trying to kill your own. This is just disgusting.
That's crazy.
This is the nut job you just let out of the box. Again, this is literally just think the Dark Knight and what that Joker did in like one day with some few bombs and some bullets. This is what's gonna happen on a much larger scale. There's no one to check him. For all you guys out there, and you know who you are going, he didn't destroy it last time. You're overreacting. No, I'm not. All the people that were in place to stop him from doing it the first time are no longer there. And they're going to be replaced by people who just say, yes, sire. Yes, sire. Whatever you like,
yes,
sire.
Papa.
Yes, daddy.
Yes, daddy.
Yeah. Yes, papi.
Yes, papi chulo. Okay. Oh, my God. Another missed layup for the Knicks.
Oh, my God. Anyway, that's what you just allowed to happen. Oh, God. Anyway, we're going to come back. Segment 2, talk basketball. Celtics are in Adani with the Golden State Warriors. They've come back and brought it down to 1 entering the fourth quarter. And then you got...
Deuce McBride with a big three.
The Knicks are in a Donnie down in Atlanta.
99
and 100. Another Donnie. A couple of Donnie. There's always a Donnie. You never know. Anyway, we'll be right back. Segment 2 coming right up.